Hey Bible lovers, I'm Tim Nichols and I'm going to bring you Nicholsworth, and today from Thomas Nelson we have the KJV large print Thinline reference Bible in paragraph format. Now, back in the 1960s, Thomas Nelson worked with someone called Blue Heron Publications, and they did make a paragraph format, so this isn't the first one ever, but it's definitely the first one of its quality, and it's definitely the first one available in the comfort print. So let's take a look. First of all, you know that my favorite layout is the 2-column bottom reference large print. Outstanding. This is my preaching Bible. This is actually the New King James. This was a premier collection that I had rebound by ICA. Absolutely excellent Bible. Let's get to the paragraph formatting so you can see what that looks like. And now we're going to pull this in. This is a genuine leather. It does have perimeter stitching. And if I was to offer one complaint about this Bible, I would say that it has Holy Bible, really small print, kind of in the middle. I wish they would have put it on the same line, and I wish they'd have brought it up a little bit. It's not that big of a deal, but really my preference is just to leave it alone. I prefer the covers of my Bibles blank. So anyhow, with that said, really nice grain. I do perceive that this is a stamped grain. It looks a little too perfect to be natural, but it is a beautiful grain. The spine, there are no raised hubs, but it does have some gold stamping, and it does have Holy Bible, King James, Thomas Nelson. Really well done. I like this. It has two pretty nice ribbons, and they are different lengths. I don't believe that was intentional. I believe that was a mistake. These are printed in South Korea, so I don't know if maybe they're not as precise with their ribbons. Not a big deal. Just snip it off and make it even, or maybe some of you, like my wife, prefer them at different lengths. So once you open it up, you have your vinyl liner. Very nice. I don't see any reinforcement, but that doesn't mean it's not there. But with this being a vinyl liner, you're definitely going to have a whole lot more reinforcement with this alone. It's not going to rip as easily. I love this one because it is indexed. The gold gilding looks really nice on this. Not bad. And then those indexes, just absolutely beautiful. Fan those out. And you look here, really nicely cut. Very well done. So now let's look at what you've been wanting to see. Boom, that is absolutely beautiful. Has a brief little introduction, 2-column layout with your notes and references on the bottom. This is very reminiscent of the Quentel. Now this one has drop caps, but you can see that the layout is the same. Double column, bottom references and notes. So really nice. This is an excellent and very popular layout, and it's great to have it in the King James in paragraph format. Now before, if you wanted a King James in paragraph format, you either had to find the one from the 1960s or you had to settle for a Clarion. The Clarion is a paragraph format, but it's single column. It's got a really small font, and it's just not ideal for someone who has eyesight issues. Another option was the Schuyler Traveris. The Traveris is very nice. It has the drop caps. It is in a paragraph format, but it has the verses on the inner column or the outer column, depending on which page you're on. And it makes it very difficult to find what verse you're in because you just kind of have to guess based on the first capital letter. Not ideal. Nice layout for reading, but not for preaching. So now that problem has been solved because we have your paragraph layout. It's got pretty bold verse numbers. You can find them fairly easily as you're looking throughout, and you can see them bold right there. But this is a very bold text. So if they were red accented, they'd be a little bit easier to find, but I never have trouble finding verses in a paragraph Bible. Love these bottom references, very ample, very robust, really just well laid out, well thought out, excellent. This is 30 GSM paper. It is also overcast stitched, and you can see right there, it has the overcast stitching. What that does is it kind of secures the first and last signature. It is done like that on both ends. So now let's look at the poetic settings. This is a little bit different than I'm used to, but it's not bad at all. In the poetic settings, for example, Job, you can see that they are center justified. Now I actually prefer them like they are in the large print reference Bible in KJV, to where they're right justified. It's not really a big deal. I just think it masks that ghosting just a little bit better. This is a 30 GSM paper printed in South Korea. It is line matched, and this paper does have a bit of an airiness to it, but overall, this is really nice paper, really easy to turn the pages. I don't have any real complaints about it. When you get into the New Testament, this is going to chafe some of your hides, but it is a red letter text. Now, Thomas Nelson is very committed to red letter because it seems the majority of Bible consumers prefer the red letter option. The good news is their red letter is absolutely outstanding. It's dark and crimsony, very easy to read, very consistent, not all over the map. So it is well done. Once you get to the back, you're going to have a King James concordance A little bit of extras with your reading plans, your parables of Jesus, and just a couple little things like the miracles of Jesus. Your concordance is in a 3-column format. It looks to be about a 6-7 point font. Pretty well laid out, easy to read. Once you get past that, you're in the maps. And of course, their maps are on the shiny cardstock paper. Some people love it, some people hate it. I'm indifferent. If you ever want to check out the note regarding the typeset, whenever you get a Bible from Thomas Nelson, that kind of tells you the history and kind of story behind each individual comfort print was formed. Close it out with a vinyl liner and the ISBN number on the cover. Why? Don't do that. Put it on the liner. But anyhow, other than that, it's an excellent edition. One more thing you might want to check out is they do also make it in leather soft, and it looks quite the same. Has the same spine. The only difference is it does have a paper liner, so this one's going to be a bit prone to tear if you use it a lot. This one's definitely going to be a bit more durable. These are outstanding. I'm so excited to have a paragraph format, double column, King James, large print reference. God bless you. Keep calm. Jesus on. This is your Nicholsworth.